Reports indicate that the New York Yankees have made a formal contract offer to free agent outfielder Cody Bellinger this week, highlighting their keen interest in keeping the talented player on the roster for the upcoming season. This important news comes directly from respected reporter John Heyman of the New York Post, as it was reported on January 1st, 2026, by the reliable source MLB Trade Rumors, underscoring the credibility of the information. Although the specific details and terms of the offer have not been publicly disclosed at this time, this move clearly signals the Yankees' strong intent and commitment to securing Bellinger's services moving forward. General Manager Brian Cashman has openly and repeatedly expressed the New York Yankees' strong desire to retain Cody Bellinger as he enters his age 30 season, emphasizing the player's value to the team's future success. Cody Bellinger delivered an outstanding 2025 debut season with the Yankees, posting an impressive slash line of .272 .334 .480, which demonstrated his consistent hitting ability across the board. During that remarkable year, he smashed 29 home runs, marking his highest total since his breakout 2019 season and clearly showcasing his significant power potential at the plate. Bellinger's performance shone even brighter at Yankee Stadium, where he achieved a superior .302 .365 .544 line along with 18 powerful home runs, proving his effectiveness in the home park. The Yankees had acquired Bellinger from the Chicago Cubs last winter through a salary dump trade, a strategic move that brought the star outfielder to New York in exchange for minimal assets. As part of that deal, the Yankees sent journeyman right-hander Cody Poteet to the Chicago Cubs, a player with experience but not considered a cornerstone piece for the Bronx Bombers. In the trade, New York boldly assumed all but $5 million of the remaining 2 years and $52.5 million on Bellinger's existing contract, showing their willingness to invest in his talent. The Yankees effectively paid $27.5 million for Bellinger's excellent 2025 performance after he made the decision to opt out of his previous contract deal with the Cubs. Retaining Bellinger long-term may now require a significant financial commitment from the Yankees, potentially in the form of a 5- or even 6-year contract extension to lock him down. So far, the Yankees' offseason activities have been relatively quiet and measured, with only a few moves made compared to their usual aggressive spending in previous years. Their only significant move to date was extending a qualifying offer to outfielder Trent Grisham, who surprisingly decided to accept it and stay with the team. By accepting, Grisham signed a 1-year deal worth $22.025 million to return and handle duties in center field for the Yankees in the coming season. Additionally, they allocated an extra $7 million on short-term 1-year deals for pitchers Paul Blackburn, infielder Amed Rosario, and pitcher Ryan Yarbrough to bolster depth. The team's sole external MLB acquisition this offseason was selecting Rule 5 pick Cade Winquist, adding a promising arm from outside the organization. Unfortunately for the Yankees, Bellinger was ineligible to receive a qualifying offer this offseason, as he had already received one from the Chicago Cubs during the 2023-24 period. Should Bellinger ultimately sign with another team, the Yankees could pivot to pursuing top free agents like outfielder Kyle Tucker or shortstop Bo Bichette as alternative targets. Bringing in one of these high-profile alternatives could enable greater outfield rotation flexibility through the designated hitter spot, particularly given Giancarlo Stanton's well-documented injury history and limitations. Bellinger's impressive versatility also positions him to potentially cover first base ahead of Ben Rice or left field over the young Jason Dominguez, providing roster options. Other potential alternatives include a shortstop such as Bo Bichette, who could transition to second base following Jazz Chisholm Jr.'s free agency eligibility in 2027. Adding to their needs, rotation reinforcements are a real possibility due to injuries sidelining key starters Garrett Cole, Carlos Rodon, and Clark Schmidt to begin the 2026 campaign. Viable pitching options still on the market include left-hander Framber Valdez, Ranger Suarez, and right-hander Zach Gallen, all capable of strengthening the staff. Recently, Japanese pitcher Tatsuya Imai signed a 3-year contract with the Houston Astros, although the Yankees were mentioned in rumors but never seriously pursued him. According to projections from Roster Resource, The Yankees are currently slated to operate at a $286 million luxury tax payroll for the upcoming season. Owner Hal Steinbrenner has voiced a preference for keeping the payroll under $300 million, which would represent a decrease from the $320 million figure in 2025. That said, General Manager Brian Cashman has indicated that there is some flexibility in their payroll approach, allowing room for key investments if necessary. Among fan comments, there's strong emphasis on Bellinger's impressive home splits, boasting a .909 OPS at Yankee Stadium compared to just .715 on the road. Fans are also speculating widely on potential deal structures, such as a 5-year, $150 million contract, along with discussions about possible trade scenarios to acquire him. Ultimately, the Yankees' contract offer to Cody Bellinger sets the stage for a pivotal decision that could significantly shape and influence their roster for years to come.